how's it going? Cosmic Turtle here, and thank you for joining me. And in this video, which I hope will be a quick video, but you'll find out now why it may not be, I'm going to be going over the patch notes for Rage 2's Update 1. So this is a fairly big update. It was like 14 to maybe even 15, like nearly 15 gigabytes in size, so you know, fairly substantial stuff here. And going over the patch notes here, they do a lot of good stuff in this. So starting off with, we're going to go over the features and improvements. I'm probably going to just do one section at a time and then maybe fast travel to a new place, just because there's a lot to go over here and I can't play and read at the same time. The screen's too small, so I apologise for that. So again, features and improvements. Bandit camps are now replayable. Open your map and select any previously cleared bandit camp to replay them as much as you'd like and get rewarded. New Wasteland Wizard cheat codes, low gravity, bloody mess, Phoenix rejector seat, Clegg support. Activate the new cheats in the settings menu. New voice pack added, Aussie Man reviews. You call that a wing stick, and German TV Fatal. Activate the new voice pack in the settings menu. Let's have a quick check of that. I haven't seen Ozman reviews or Aussie Man reviews in a long time, but I remember that was a giggle. How do you do it again? Oh, it says in the settings. Is it audio maybe? No. No, that's video. We've got general settings perhaps. Ah, no, that's my armor. Well, I have no idea. Controller wouldn't be controller. Controller again. Cheats, change profile, credits. Well, I don't know where you're supposed to find it, but apparently you can find it there. There's also a me a look on the side about Update 1, telling you to go read up more about it if you want. Wasteland Wizard now only travels to 3 different locations instead of 15. Alright. New optimization improvements to address slowdown issues. That's great. Crate improvements, improved melee hit detection and increased visibility at night. Well, that is fantastic. Cause I don't know if you've seen my playthrough, but the amount of times you'd have to like try to melee a crate, you have to like crouch down to hit it. It was a ball ache. Proper pain in the ass. The game is very dark in certain areas, and it really does nothing to address the darkness. So we'll have to try and find the dark area and see how that looks in a moment. Improved sharpness of high-res screens to reduce blurriness. Adjust the day/night cycle. Previously the daytime moved too slow, nighttime lasted too long. Alright. So the day and night cycle is faster, I guess is what they're trying to say. Digital Deluxe upgrade now available in the in-game store. Alright. Bethesda.net friend leaderboards are now available for Mutant Bash TV. I suppose that's cool for people who are interested and like the Bethesda.net. Fix issue where linked Bethesda.net accounts appear as unlinked after re-established network connection. Alright. Well, that's all well and good. Before we go do something else, let's quickly find the bandit camp I've cleared. That's an exploration area. Let's find out which one of you is a bandit camp. Well, bandits chilled here, but that's not a bandit camp. Is that what a bandit camp is? I can't remember what they look like. But one thing it doesn't mention though, which I suppose it wouldn't be very realistic if they did do it, is it doesn't address if... oh yeah, bandit den. So we got track location. Maybe on the bottom right of the screen now, one of the buttons tells us how you actually fight it again. But I can't see because of the Twitch bar. I had a problem yesterday where my Twitch signed me out and I couldn't sign back in, and now it's reset my settings and it's over on the right again instead of the left where I put it. But balls to it, it is what it is. So we're going to quickly fast travel somewhere. It's got to be like one of the main towns to fast travel to, hasn't it? There we go. Fast travel here just to have a new change of scenery. And now we got performance and stability. Fixed an issue where weapons, armor and abilities disappeared after loading a save. Fixed an issue where the PlayStation 4 version of the game would hang on the legal screen when attempting to boot the title without a network connection. There we go, nice jungle scene for there for you. Fixed an issue where PC players could not access friends' statistics or the store. Fixed a PC crash that could occur when exiting to the desktop. Fixed a crash that occurred when the player hovered their mouse over a location icon in the map, so obviously PC again. Fixed a crash that occurred when the player was using the Icarus. I haven't had any crashes with the Icarus, thank God. Fixed an issue where the title crashed when launching the game into minimum spec hardware. Fixed a crash that occurred when skipping Prowley's cutscenes. That's awfully specific. No fixes for the Xbox, which I suppose is a good sign for the Xbox. User interface. Fixed an issue where debug text and symbols were visible in the settings menu. Fixed an issue where debug text was visible in reticle style settings. Fixed an issue where multiple UI elements were in slow motion. And then last one for the interface. Fixed an issue where magazine weapon upgrades text will remain showing on incorrect weapons and after closing menu. Right. Oh no, we have... Now we have 2 more sections to go through. I'll go through one more and then I will take us to a new area because the last one is a fuck ton of stuff to go over. Right, audio and localization. Fixed an issue where character voice lines may infrequently fail to play. Fixed an issue where dialogue lines occasionally do not play any VO or cut off early. I think I had it with a cut off early in my playthrough. I can't say for certain over that. I remember the voice being a bit of a issue, or maybe it was something to do with the audio being an issue. I can't remember what it was now. But fixed an issue where battle music no longer played after completion of Blackout. Fixed an issue where music was missing in Winner's Lounge. I'm just going to stop saying fixed an issue because there's a lot of fixed an issue, so I'm just going to start off with the word after. When no SFX played when unlocking abilities, levels, or ability perks in the Nanoprites menu, where skipping the intro cutscenes early may stop VO lines in character selection to stop playing. Did I miss a word there? I think I missed a word. Let's try again. Fix an issue where skipping the intro cutscenes early may stop voice acting lines in character selection to stop playing. Okay. Sound effects are now heard when a motorcycle falls over. Alright, so that's weird. Resolves an issue where 2 separate countdown audio cues played out of sync at the start of race. I never noticed that. Sound for new log entry HUD no longer missing. Fixed an issue where audio feedback was not heard when the player takes damage from the laser in Goliath plant control room. There's some really weird, oddly specific ones in this. Really strange. Player no longer repeats heard voice acting. I was to say VO, like it says here. Heard VO when touching an electricity drop, but isn't damaged. Alright. Sound effects for opening the hatches covering the reactor now plays properly in Shrouded Sub-Station Alpha. Grenade VFX no longer appear misaligned. Alright, yeah. Misaligned when user cooks a grenade while moving. Smart rocket launcher no longer missing VFX when firing in overdrive. Fixed an issue where Intel Collected displays debug text when playing in any localized language. Fixed the Japanese date and time localization on save and load screens. Fixed the Russian localization for Golden Pistol. All languages log description of polite request to blow up Gazkatras. I don't know. Intel is affected by inconsistency issues. Fixed Authority Sentry VO distortion to JP SKU. I guess JP is Japan. Japanese maybe? I don't know. Could be anything. SKU though, God knows that is. Resolved several localization issues including overlapping text for PTBR, ZHTW, ZHCN and KO. Resolved broken help hyperlinks in Polish and Brazilian Portuguese. Right, and now the last one to go over is the gameplay bug fixes. But before we go there, we're going to quickly find where a bandit camp is. Because we want to... is it the one with the bullets? If it is, that's quite far away, and I'm going to try and find a bit of a closer one. That we can just like fast travel to an area and then... See, but this one's not been finished, so let's find a fast travel point. Oh, there's a bandit. Ah, yeah, look! Replay location, so we can actually do that. So we'll do that in a moment. I'll go over the bug fixes and then we'll try to replay a location and see what happens, see how the game goes about the replay. So let's get a different bit of scenery here for you. Go on, you can do that. This should be a nice view of this broken bridge here. Because you know, it's been 11 minutes and no one wants to look at the exact same thing for 11 minutes. Ooh, there we go, there's a nice view. Similar to the last one, but slightly nicer, I think. Right, gameplay bug fixes. This is a big one now, so bear with me here. Oh, I realised I never got the final skill in this game by the looks of it, and I just stopped playing. Now possible to change key bindings for the defibrillation mini game. Previously it was defaulted to WASD, so that's computer. Fixed an issue where Dr. Kvasia's dialogue prompts did not work from certain angles. I had that one a lot, if I recall correctly. Fixed several portions of Kazkar where some areas of the course do not teleport the player back to track. Fixed an issue where the Nicholas Rain armor would always be seen on the player. Fixed an issue where signing up after resuming from any suspended state. Is that right? Oh, signing out, sorry, after resuming from any suspended state would allow the player to stay in the game, which would corrupt all saves. Well, that's not a good one, is it? That's terrible. Fixed an issue where photo mode options were missing upon re-entering the mode. Fixed an issue where crushers would get stuck after their intro animation. Right, again, I'm going to stop saying fixed an issue where, and I'm just going to start from what the issue was now, because they basically all say it. Where was I? Where Walker, I might say where Walker would become invisible by dying and then using slam in Newton Bash TV The Ranger Challenge, where Gazkatraz would not be completed after killing all enemies, where it was not possible to steer right with motorcycles if you changed the key binding of any key except the default key. Fixed a crash that occurred when fighting an authority central north of Laguni, where creating a new save and quitting to the main menu during Gulo's speech would cause Marshall not to radio the player, blocking progression. Well, that's a shit one to have. Fixed an issue where some story locations with no collectibles could not be marked as completed. Where the Phoenix did not respawn when coming within reach of it around 200 meters on Xbox One. Oh yeah, there's a problem specific to the Xbox One finally. Fixed an issue where the Annihilator did not fit correctly inside the location, where the wing stick lock-on control description button icon, or with the wing stick lock-on description button, icon, where a player's friend list on Steam was failing to show added friends for some players, where the vehicle, bikes and helicopter key bindings conflicted with each other, where changing the minimum resolution scale after switching window mode would result in graphical corruption, where touching the barrier when encountering General Cross would result in the player becoming stuck on the wall. Well, that'd be a ball ache, wouldn't it? Fixed an issue where the wall near the Cult of the Death God cave entrance and exit door may pull and clip the player through the wall. What's up with wall clipping? There's a lot of that going on here. Where the charged pulse cannon would appear invisible when opening the arc, where engaging the mutant worshippers from the from the grate overlooking the shrine caused them to become stuck running into wall. See, there's a lot of funny ones I never had. Fixed an issue where the player would be unable to fast travel or spawn vehicles upon completion of Authority Bunker section of the Signal, where the player could activate focus orientated objects at an awkward angle. and or without looking directly at them. Wait, what? Well, what does that matter? So there was a problem where crates couldn't be hit at certain angles, and there was a problem where things could get activated at weird angles, but they just want everything to be spot on. I guess that's fair enough. Fixed an issue where the player was able to trigger purchase confirmation prompts on previously bought items. Fixed an issue where the charged pulse cannon model was missing when it was revealed to the player for pickup. Fixed a Bethesda.net issue where the player could become control locked by opening the manage account model at the start and starting a new game simultaneously, where the player could become stuck if they progressed to the exit door before completing the arc of Quake Hill, where the player was unable to change menu navigation keys leading to conflict when rebinding keys, when the dash ability did not make a sound when used, where loading an autosave made after completing an arc caused objects to not complete and rewards not to be given, where winning Kazkar Derby mission registered as a loss and blocked progression. Oh, that's a shit one as well. Where the Abaddon Crusher would morph into a ball when transitioning from one animation to another when the player approaches. Well, into a ball, mind? Fixed an issue that automatically cancelled error messages when failing to log in. Where hitting the Phoenix with a vehicle near the city entrance caused vehicles to disappear before being stored. Oh, that's a pain. Shadows that occurred inside buildings at D and D's hood, where the title would freeze if players attempted to delete or overwrite saves. Entering Eden Space Center at night no longer makes rooms incredibly dark. Oh, good. Where abandoning Project Dagger and restarting it with another car prevent the player from entering the Xerxes. Oh, I think I had that problem when I went with the wrong car, but it didn't stop me from going in. Convoy locator no longer always shows convoys on compasses, including the capture and control are hidden on map. Oh, including when capture and control are hidden on map. Fixed an issue. Oh no, we still got a few to go. Fixed an issue where when loading when exiting. Sorry, I'm losing my words now. I'm reading. My eyes are going blurry for some reason. Exiting a location where the sun is disabled, there is a pop in lighting. So fixed an issue where when exiting a location. Let me try again. I got water. Let me quickly drink some water. I'm losing myself here. Alright, let's try this again. Fix an issue when loading a location. Fuck's sake, I'm losing it. I'm going one word at a time now. Fix an issue where when exiting a location where the sun is disabled, there is a pop in lighting. There we go. Where if a player is signing into a linked account with expired legal agreements, they will be blocked from accessing the Bethesda.net module. Player will now receive an error message if they try to connect to a Bethesda.net account that is already linked. Player will no longer appear unlinked to Bethesda.net after constraining or suspending multiple times. Where location tracking. Oh fuck! Who shot at us? Alright, we'll have a go here. They're getting fed up before the talking as well, and now we're playing. Fix an issue where location tracking UI text would update when selecting or deselecting track location. Where the camera angle transition was too harsh when operating vehicles. Where if the player runs out of the elevator as it ascends in the secret bunker, it leaves them stuck. Shadow flickering no longer present on lighting transitions on PS4. Fixed an issue where non-standard game modes in Mutant Bash TV showed player without Ranger armor. Fixed missing controller vibrations with the Phoenix Blast upgrade. Fixed an issue where the combat shotgun ammo display was inconsistent between scattershot and slugshot modes. fixed a UI issue with the incorrect display of a reward pop-up. Camera no longer shakes violently when grabbing onto tall ledges. Player can no longer go out of the world using Grav Jump and Vortex during Mutant Bash TV. Fixed an issue where the Predator tank is almost destroyed after player loads back in from dying in it. Fixed an issue where hovering over easy with the mouse the players can't... Fixed an issue where hovering over easy with the mouse the player can't use arrow keys to select other difficulty options. Oh, okay. Fixed an issue where opponent vehicles sometimes get teleported ahead of the player. Navigation tool for the map no longer breaks after completing a race. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Am I getting shot at again? Oh yeah, but he didn't actually hit me that time. Okay. Fixed an issue where Firestorm Resolver bullets would not stick to props. Fixed an issue where Doomslayer perk may not be completed after killing all enemies. And last but not least, fixed an issue where sometimes the player is unable to finish Yeoman Growry location due to the fact that not all enemies spawn. Alright, including my couple stops because I was losing myself in all those words and reading and nonsense. About 20 minutes of just constant update talk there. So they done a lot, you know, it was a big update and they done a lot. So let's have a look at this retry mission. So it actually does spawn us and takes us to the place, which is pretty cool. And then we'll just go through this now and we'll probably just end it. So they said you get new rewards for finishing, for replaying bandit locations. Let's see if they work. Yeah, I agree. What are the abilities again? I don't actually remember them. Let's try it. Will you let me stop? Yes, you are. Round the time. Where are they? There. Oh, it's Winston. That's cool. Oh, back. Really like it. Yeah, just leave me on. That's really cool. Yeah, that's right. What have you got now? Right, we get some dollars. Is that it? We collect the... Alright, so... That's not what I thought it was. Is it box? I thought that might have been my fault. Right, so what happens then if we just go to a bandit camp? Let's have a look. Are there no bandits there unless you click and replay the mission? I feel like you'd be... They are part of alright, come on now, dig it in. Who the hell threw that drone? Oh, you! That's right, that's my mistake. We're gonna quickly just pop to a bandit camp. Wrong button. Here we go. Just to see if the game actually loads the bandits in. Normally, but we've got to log it out of. Allora, questo qui, Right, yeah, so the bandits remain dead unless you actually click to have them respawn, which I suppose is okay. I would have rather they just respawn because it would feel more organic, like, well, there's no reason to assume that, oh, we're going to kill the bandits at checkpoint C, let's never try to retake it, you know? You think bandits would think, oh yeah, that's not our checkpoint, we won that place fair and square, sort of thing, but the fact that you have the option to rebattle the enemies to take over the outpost again is pretty cool regardless. But that is it for this quick little video, so I hope you found it helpful. I'm sorry how long the talking lasted, but it just put a ton of things in it. Hello. In a moment. Let me know, Joe. Okay. Yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Sorry about travel again then. I was getting into the swing of me goodbye and then I got interrupted. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Take care and have a great day. Bye now.